Hello, movie lovers. Bob for Bob's movie review here, and today I'd like to review for you a movie I just watched called Hex. This one was provided to me for review by Lionsgate. If you get a chance to check this one out, love your thoughts down in the comment section below. I will be sure to include more information for the links for this one down in the description. So this movie opens up with this kind of really weird scene of this group of people skydiving, but there's also like these cuts to, I don't know what it was. And then basically somebody dies, but then there's like the number changes on the altimeter or whatever you call it. And I was just so confused. And then it goes to this group of skydivers, and the one guy meets this girl and he invites her to join them on a base jump. The base jump looked like just kind of really small, like it seemed like an odd place to go base jumping. But while there, they convince her to go skydiving with them, and they're going to perform this formation called the Hex. Now, Hex because there's 6 people needed, and Hex because there's some sort of hex on it. It's kind of a play on words. And that everyone who has tried it has ended up dead or something. And they're like, well, that's just an urban legend. And so they go up there, they do it, they fail the first time, and so they go back up and they do it again the next day or whatever. And the main guy just disappears while they're up there. They're like, well, where'd he go? You know, nobody knows what happened to him. And so they land, and they're like, well, maybe he just ran away, or even though he disappeared, he was right in front of him, he just disappeared into thin air. And so slowly but surely more and more people seem to die from these freak accidents that were in the group. Now, the girl who the main guy met and brought into the group, she is having like all these really weird visions, and it's super confusing what's going on, but she's having all these different visions of the plane exploding or different people dying or all these things, and she's trying to figure out what's going on. And to be honest, I was confused through most of the movie what was going on, and then they have this crazy explanation at the end, which I feel like they didn't really even explain, and I was just as confused or more confused than ever once I saw the ending. Now, unfortunately, this is, a lower quality movie. The audio in some parts was really kind of echoey and just did not sound right. And I don't know if it was like effect they were trying to add or just the way it was recorded or what, but it does not sound great. In some parts. Some parts are fine, but some parts just to me did not sound right. The acting is pretty cringy in most parts, and the story is super hard to follow, and I didn't get the ending. And it's just an odd idea for a movie. Like, I think it's kind of a unique idea, which is cool, but it is odd and is presented oddly. So I wasn't a huge fan of this movie. I would like to watch it again and maybe just see if, like, now that I know how it ends, I'm sure they were hinting at towards the ending, but even the ending I don't understand, because they hint that stuff at the end, and I'm like, what? Was there ever an explanation for that? I don't know. So the movie's all right, but I just give this one a 2.5 out of 5. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't already, subscribed for more videos, check the videos, and I'll see you guys next time.